So why did you awaken Haze?
Because her power was of great use to me. Indol has found itself under attack from Torna a number of times. She was necessary in driving them back.
Really? Then why don't you seem to have any others? Blades, that is.
Driver though I may be, I am no fighter. Besides, I find the warrior monks here so reliable. They get the job done.
If you say so. I wonder, do you know why Torna are using the name of a dead country?
Jin was a blade of Torna once. Loyalty or nostalgia? Who can say? Perhaps both.
Is that really all there is to it?
You don't think so?
I don't know much about what happened while I slept. There are no written records, either. All we have is stories passed down.
And you think that is insufficient? History is a murky thing. Only those present can truly know what took place.
But weren't you one of those present?
And that is why I offer you my cooperation.
I guess we'll find out if we go to Tantal.
That was it, and then more loading. You son of a freaking gun. Oh, lordy lord. Right, let's head to the gorgeous port. Can you walk? Make it a leisure walk? I guess why? It's been yoink since I last went home to Tantal. I've been thinking of Endor as my home so long now. It feels weird to leave. I want to enjoy my last moments here. And you can shockingly sentimental sometimes. I know, shocking, isn't it? Shut up, you two. Why not take some Endoline present for the folks you haven't seen in a while? As if my old man wouldn't want any of that. Well, let's start walking to the gorgeous port. Did you grab a swing of Adolaf along the way? I don't have that stub of Tanto, so this would be your last chance. I said shut up already. Who are you? Something wrong? Yo, you think you're not one of the locals? Thank goodness. My name is Marcella. I was orphaned in the war and she raised me here in Endo. So although I'm Gormati, I've never actually been in Gormati. There's something that's been bothering me. I feel like something's spying on me all the time. I was something in the choir of Endos just recently and I think that's when it started. Friend is okay? Well, it's driving me a little crazy. Well, that's about as bad as when you salvage and the grab comes out. I had no idea being a scavenger was such a terrible ordeal. If you will be so kind, I ask you to help me identify the culprit. Torres on the job, problem solved in no time. You would really thank you so much. Maybe you could start by asking around amongst the local. Just bring me up casually in conversation and see if anyone knows anything. It's sure that culprit must be someone living in the city, otherwise I have no idea why they would. I'll be waiting right here, so please let me know if you find anything. What do you want?
Your stepdad asked me yesterday what you want for Christmas.
I'll just get a game.
How much was the game?
What?
How much is a game?
Oh, it's gonna be like $30 to $60.
$160 between.
Or you get me a book.
How much was a book?
Less than 40.
It's the same thing as a game and book. Which one you want, game or book?
Huh?
Which one you want, game or book? I can't buy you.
We'll go take a look, okay?
Don't
worry. It's it's not going to be the end of the world.
She doesn't want to go. You got a bad mood.
Huh?
She said you're a bad mood, so she doesn't.
Because she doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to be useful.
You married her 5 years. You know more. You know her more than I do.
I do. She doesn't want to do anything.
It's your fault. You are forcing her like that. Nobody.
Fucking loading. Loading's pissing me off now.
Tensions seem high.
From what I gather, it seems an official summit is to be held between Morardain and Uriah.
A summit? You mean about the recent punch-up? But I thought...
Didn't Praetor Amalthus get them to stop and sort it all out?
Perhaps there are some discussions they would prefer Indol not to be privy to.
Besides, Uriah doesn't like to associate too closely with Indol. They'd hate to be seen as acquiescing to the Praetor's will. Got to keep up appearances, you know.
Acquiescing? You what?
Like letting him tell them what's what.
For such a spanner, you sure use some big words. How come?
Stop calling me that! Buzz off, kitty no-mates! Anyway, this summit would explain why Morag isn't around.
Indeed, she has much to attend to.
Fuck you, loading. Fuck you, loading.
Shared sovereignty over Gormott.
Yes. I don't think anything less would be sufficient to placate them.
The Senate would never approve it.
I can overrule them by decree. Of course, I would need to secure Senator Roderick's cooperation.
Imperial decree? If it's come to that, well then I cannot dissent. I cannot help but admire your courage, Your Majesty.
That means a lot, coming from you.
Acting Chairman Nira.
Sorry for intrude. Is emergency, so Nira take liberty of drop by unannounced.
You certainly look troubled, Chairman. So, what is this emergency you speak of?
Well...
Literature.
Having this makes me real happy.
Thank you. It's been too long. I love this.
So, we can make our way to Tantal from here. I assume the Praetor has a ship waiting for us.
Hey, Shalad.
What?
Are we really gonna just leave Morag behind?
Who's leaving anyone? She's got her own priorities, you know?
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, her schedule is filled with official duties right now.
For sure. It's just a bit of a shame is all. You know, since we came all this way together.
I guess I know how you feel, chum. Huh? Speak of the devil.
Banner's going for the summit.
On top of everything, an assassination attempt?
If blood gets spilled at the summit, it'll mean war.
War's good for business, after all. I guess he wants to use that to get himself back in with the guild.
Why, that little? I was wondering where he'd slunk off to. What a sneaky git.
It seems acting chairman Nira wishes to take care of this incident covertly, to avoid it reflecting badly upon the guild.
So you came to us?
If we mobilize the army, the whole thing will become public.
Oh, I get it. So we're a more convenient solution.
I'm not forcing you. If you refuse, Bridget and I will do what we can alone.
Ah, come off it, lady. You wouldn't even think of dragging us into this, if you thought you could handle it on your own.
I suppose not. You know Bana as well as I. There's no telling what he might be plotting.
According to acting chairman Nira, several giant weapons were being built at the factory where we last saw him. And one of them is currently unaccounted for.
Giant weapons.
Got it. Besides, you know, we've got our own score to settle with him.
What?
Thank you.
Councilman doesn't have a number.
Yes,
it will be easier to
no,
focus
you
on
go
my duties
online.
knowing you're on the case.
I went on the
Good
thing
luck.
and it said emails not
Leave it to
available
us.
during breaks.
Well, then you gotta do it after break.
It said you have to go there yourself and schedule an appointment.
Why don't they have a number?
I don't know. Have you heard about something which going down on the Uriah Summit? No, saw these weird bird people. There's no pond a bit bigger than that. Really, I'm partly like. Because you don't want to do anything or try to how to do it on your own or help out with other things. That's why I'm upset. You know you can help my mom with classes and everything else. You just don't want to do it. And I saw pictures of them before. Look, I can't remember what they're called. Trinket, maybe. That's it. You're called Trinket. Thanks. That was really bugging me. It would be a bunch of Trinket, but doing it in a place like this. Thank you so much. I'm gonna end it here. Before this whole thing gets escalated. I think that's
Meh. Long journeys make Tora tired.
Refresh and set off again.
Oh, I can't wait! Whoa! Oh, I love the smell of salvage. You're all mine. Time for some treasure hunting. Huh. Whoa!
Why is it doing that? Even though I pressed the button.
Oh man, did I come up with a load of guff again?
Yeah.
No! We lost the upper hand!
Poppy will show
That
you
just
the
makes
full
use of it
power!
now.
Cannon!
Yeah!
Master Pawn,
Yeah.
watch out! Thanks for the support!
Yeah! Yeah!
Our motions are in tune, Rex!
Sword
Rush
back.
down!
Why not? Anchor shot!
Scatter
Make
shot!
use of it now!
Wait,
Double spinning hit!
Poppy will protect friends! Our motions are in tune, Rex!
My thoughts exactly!
Raging tiger!
Yeah! Short sword back!
Eagle eye!
Healing halo! Anchor shot!
Make haste!
Gotcha! We'll beat them with the power of friendship!
Focus! Let's go! Poppy will protect Master Pawn! Please leave it to Dora! Could not protect
Gotcha.
you! I can steady! Drill!
Hit it! No!
Now! Poppy will protect Master Pawn!
Why not?
Thanks for the support! Please leave it to Dora! Master Pawn!
Gotcha! The enemy's element is now electric!
We have to save them!
Neo, keep it together!
Destruction!
Stop
Alex!
Double spinning
Flash!
Make haste and retreat!
Yeah!
Master Pawn, watch
Shoulder
out!
shot!
Thanks for the support!
Scatter shot! Yeah! Sword bash!
Pow, pow! Cannon!
Double spinning edge!
Jaguar Slash!
Make haste and retreat!
Anchor shot! Ha!
Poppy will protect them!
Gotcha!
Dora will do it!
Yeah! Everyone's getting
going so
Does not
Why not?
like you.
Have you heard about anything towards during the Ura-Dranian summit? Perhaps there are up towards intention on the more ordained side, I think like you would expect it, but I can assure you that we of Uriah have no intention of trying anything funny. The word of Queen Cry is absolute. We trust in our Queen as she will. We gladly put our weapons aside, so there is no need for concern. Alright. Of course, if the Queen ordered me to take you arms, I would gladly fight both tooth and nail against those Aradian dogs. You would do well not to forget that. Thank you very much. You have my gratitude also. Have you heard anything about up tours going on the Uriah-Ardanian summit? I do wonder. Myself, I am Iranian, yet I live under the protection of Endor. And the Urians and Gormati here, for instance, seems to get along just as well. But just take a look at those lot, clutching their tools of conflicting and fixing one another with the coldest of stares. They can't even have a civil discussion short of holding a banquet like this. Don't you think it's absurd? If they had the time to be wasting on such extravagance, they should use it to save their own suffering people. It does frustrate me sometimes. I think the people running those nations could learn a thing or two from our camp. Hey, you hear anything about Summit? There was one quest I thought was decidedly suspicious. We had an upon fellow asking about supplies of poisonous substance. I told him we do not handle such items here, of course, and he left soon after. But from what I hear, he's been asking around other places too. Who knows why he might be plotting. Thank you so much. Oh, I have a good one for you. Now this I have to hear. Some kind of ingredients with a monstrous foul odor were carried into Adrenian Titan's vessel. The stench was so strong I can still smell it on my clothes. There were other ingredients too, weird and wonderful, the lot of them. I don't know what they're for, but it can't be your average recipes. Thank you so much. Nera. Lying low summer night, Endo. Nera, just pray to be able to blow this kid's wide open before Queen arrives. I gets it. Try counting on you. Have you heard anything suspicious? Problem the summit, a ridiculous notion. This summit will be held aboard this Titan's battleship, so we have no need to fear attacks from the outside. This door is only entrance, and it will not be open until just before the summit of Enmit. Queen Rakira. We have not allowed a single suspicious individuals to pass this point. As such, there is no need to fear attacking from whoever either. Thanks. There's certainly something not quite right going on. I saw a very large wooden box being transported to the Titan battleship. It was accounted for on the inventory list, so most of my colleagues think it's no problem. But I honestly can't imagine what they would want such a huge box for. I'm worried about what might be inside. Thanks. The Nigerian Titan battleship had extremely sturdy defense, but I doubt there are single weapons on this whole port that could damage it. So I hear the main conference will only be attended by a very selected group of trustworthy individuals. A child my miscreant could hope to get close to the VIPs to harm them, even if they wanted to. The people are on the edge, but I don't think there's anything to worry about. Have you heard about anything up towards going on the Uriah summit? Nothing up towards and going on in that Adreni army, I assure you. Those who have come to end up belong to the Courage Imperial Guard, the elite soldiers who have sworn solemn oath to protect the Emperor. So if anything suspicious were going on, I venture it would have been on the Orion side. It's difficult to tell what those people are thinking sometimes. Thanks. I have one more. Have you heard anything? In the current climate, I fear almost anything could happen. I am scarcely waiting for the day when that huge, awful, tiny battleship is gone from our shores. It pains me to even see such an unsightful structure in our beautiful city. I am sure all upstanding, idle, and citizens resent its presence. Why can Mordane and Uriah not seize all this foolish conflict and simply submit themselves to the will of Endor? Okay. The schemer's done. We ventured quite a bit of information now. Yeah, and plenty of a blatantly bogus, but there were some rumors in there that did bug me a bit. This time of sort of real jerk from baseless stream. No. Dirt from baseless suspicion. Oh, detective time. First, we clear up these premises. Who is targeting Summit of Nation Ocean? Is former Chairman Bana Master Pod forget already? No, Tora's not that stupid. Yeah. In tradition for the deducing to start by listing information everyone knows. Proper flow is for Rexpex to think carefully and provide answers. Okay. On the next basic premises then, where is the summit to be held? Adrenian Titan battleship. This is a Titan battleship from Mordane. Yes, that's right. Seems like Bana is planning an assassination belt. What method do you think he might be using? Poison. I think the method might be poison. Yeah, that ship's totally secure from the outside, and how many trustworthy people would be attending after all? Yes, the only method that really leaves is tampering with the food. But when would the poison be added, and to what exactly? Maybe that will contaminate the drinking water in the conference. But did we not hear the main conference only be attended by 6 trustworthy individuals? Possible to contaminate the water supply before the conference began, not. If it were me, I wouldn't even drink any water at a conference like that. Can't be too careful on people you don't know very well. Is that how it works? Maybe there's a more effective method. Main meal at the banquet? Got to be the meal at the banquet, right? Yes, I can hardly imagine VIPs will be preparing their own food. I'd quite like to see Morg and Bridget try cooking for a banquet. And someone was saying they'd seen a lot of weird ingredients being carried inside, right? Indeed they were. Suspicious big box carried inside too. Could the strong flavor ingredients be to hide the taste of the poison? You're sharp, Rex. I bet that's exactly what they're for. Only question left is who will be carrying out the poison itself. Let me see now. Trinket. The officials seem pretty angry. We blame them, and thanks to the conflict between Mordane and Uriah, they have no homes. So between the two notions will hardly assume them. Not to imagine Bana taking advantage of their resentment. But how would the refugees get near the banquet food to poison it, though? Good point. Listen, we'll just go around in circles here. If we know anybody probably gonna poison the food, why don't we go check out the battleship itself? But regardless of who carrying it out, we should act fast if we're going to stop this plot. That's all set then. Everybody go to the dining hall of a Adrenian battleship. Some cookies. You say.
world has many amazing places in it!
We discovered good place.
Stop everything! Hold it!
What?
Don't play dumb! Poison! That food is poisoned!
Poison? You kids crazy in brains.
We're past talking! Quick, grab them!
Yeah! Okay, time to take these down.
Make haste and retreat. Quick and work! At max
Why
power!
not?
Lancelot is on fire!
Anchor shot!
Let's keep this up.
Why not?
Win for sure. Scatter shot!
I like your attitude. Double spinning
Don't show them why! You don't stand a chance against us now!
Anchor shot! Now I'm fired!
Watch out! You fight with
Double spinning hit!
everyone beats as one! Equalize!
Why not?
Thanks for the support!
Anchor shot!
How would you have me turn it? No shot into strength and sense breaking. Be vigilant. Let's go! Rush that! Let's go!
Witness the power of the outbreak.
Everyone
Make
gets
haste and
sight!
retreat.
I'm getting fired up! Tora ready
Yeah.
Scatter spinning hit! Let's go!
Gotcha! Why not?
Sword back! Some advice!
What?
You fight
Watch out! Let's go!
Rex, sure. I'm with you! Burning sword!
Great.
Good on you!
Watch out!
You
Double spinning hit!
Let us make use of it now.
A miss!
Storm!
Sword back! Anchor shot!
Activated!
Why not?
Make haste and retreat.
Sure! For sure!
That attention of enemies!
Together!
Is here.
Me first.
Flame Nova!
Begin.
Get him, Nia. On it.
Let us settle this. Excellent.
Tora, go! Poppy will show you true power!
Enemy down.
What would you have me do?
Gotcha. No way. We were
Make
awesome.
haste and retreat.
For sure.
Steady!
Sword back. Double spinning edge.
Do it!
Gotcha.
Break! Tora will show them!
Yeah.
Storm!
Anchor shot. Why not?
Thanks, Poppy!
Yeah. Sword back.
Focus!
Double spinning edge. Everyone's getting psyched.
Strength!
Ha! Anchor shot.
Here we go.
Scatter shot!
Sure. Sword back.
Eagle eye!
Why not? Pyra, let's go.
Rex, I'm with you!
Burning sword.
Great.
Witness!
Yeah.
Poppy will protect friends!
Gotcha.
Going for the weakness!
Double spinning edge.
Let us make
Now I'm
use of it.
fired up.
Try cement this! Steady!
This to your liking?
Please leave it to
Yeah.
Tora!
Anchor shot.
Spinning!
Why not?
Tora will do it! Hazy
Sword
defense!
bash.
Defense! Yeah! Poppy drill!
Double spinning edge.
Wolfric!
Is
Defense protocol activated! Tumbly, tumbly!
Get it.
For sure.
Timing, Master!
Let's give him the full treatment. Sword bash.
Oh, you can't do that! Didn't work!
Ha! Double spinning edge.
Please wait!
Papoonin, what are you doing here?
What silly question! It's Papoonin who hire world-famous band of gourmet chefs, fire dragons!
World famous?
Gourmet chefs.
Moradane, very insistent, want only very best food for important summit. Papoonin work wings to bone finding chefs, and now what this?
So you mean...
These guys are just a bunch of cooks.
I did think they were not putting up much of a fight.
Then this food is actually...
Delicious. I could eat this stuff forever.
What friend doing? Very expensive food now go to waste.
Sorry, we really did think they were here to murder someone.
Murder? What this nonsense friends talk? I demand compensation. Friends have no idea how much time and money Papoonin spends on this.
An explosion?
Huh? From where?
Hey, what's going on?
Explosion in the hangar! Right when everyone was busy with Queen Rakura's arrival. It's really bad.
The Queen is here? This is it?
Rex, we need to hurry.
Yeah.
Hey! Hey, wait! Hey! No running away! Compensation!